Fannie Mills, known as the Ohio Bigfoot Girl, was born in the 1860s and had Milroy's disease, a rare genetic condition that led to excessive growth in her legs and feet. She performed in freak shows, drawing even more attention with her custom-made shoes, which were frequently showcased. Today, her images serve as important records of both medical history and cultural perceptions of the era. Fannie Mills, married to William Brown, came from a family with a history of hereditary conditions. Her photographs provide valuable insight into how individuals with rare conditions were perceived and treated during her time. Joseph Merrick was born on August 5, 1862, in Leicester, England. By age 5, he developed a rare disorder causing abnormal bone and skin growths. As an adult, his head reached about 35 inches in circumference, and his condition severely limited his ability to communicate. At 17, after being expelled from home by his father, Merrick was forced into a workhouse, a harsh refuge for the poor. In 1884, he turned to the Human Oddities circuit to earn a living, gaining fame as the Elephant Man. Though the shows provided some income, declining public interest left Merrick stranded in Belgium after his manager abandoned him. Penniless, he made his way back to London, where Dr. Frederick Travers offered him refuge at a hospital. Merrick lived the rest of his life in the hospital, passing away in April 1890 at 27 due to complications from his condition. Despite being a public spectacle, he was a thoughtful and intelligent man, recognized for his writing and the letters he sent to his caregivers. Grady Stiles Jr., dubbed Lobster Boy due to his claw-like hands, led a life filled with tragedy. He had 4 children, 2 of whom inherited the same deformity, and his circus act achieved international fame. Stiles was married 3 times to 2 women and faced accusations of abuse toward his family. The day before his eldest daughter's wedding, he shot her fiancée. Despite being convicted of murder, Stiles was not imprisoned because the prison system couldn't accommodate his condition, and instead he was sentenced to 15 years of probation. In November 1992, after years of abuse, his wife, Mary Teresa, enlisted the help of her son to escape him. With the help of a neighbor, Grady Stiles was shot 3 times in the head while watching TV in his trailer. His stepson received a life sentence, while Mary was sentenced to 12 years in prison, insisting she acted to protect her family. Stiles is believed to be buried in Showman's Rest Cemetery in Tampa, Florida. Stefan Bobrowski, famously known as Lionel the Lion-Faced Man, became a prominent attraction in early 20th century circus acts. Born in Poland with hypertrichosis, a rare condition that caused excessive hair growth, Lionel had a lion-like appearance, with his face covered in hair up to 8 inches long and 4 inches elsewhere. At the age of 4, he was taken in by German impresario Sedlmayr. Lionel was exhibited throughout Europe before joining the Barnum and Bailey Circus in the United States in 1901. Known for his gentle nature and acrobatic abilities, he was a well-mannered gentleman and polyglot, captivating audiences with the striking contrast between his wild appearance and refined behavior. After settling in New York in 1920, Lionel retired at the end of the decade and returned to Germany. He passed away suddenly in Berlin in 1932 at the age of 41. Mirin Dajo, born Arnold Gerrit Henskes, stunned the medical community in the 1940s by showcasing his extraordinary ability to pierce his body with objects like swords without showing any visible harm. Dajo claimed spiritual protection that made him invulnerable. Doctors examined him and confirmed that the objects penetrated his organs, yet he appeared to suffer no serious injuries. Tragically, Dajo's final act involved swallowing a needle, which pierced his intestine and led to his death in 1948. His ability to endure such injuries defied scientific understanding at the time, leaving a lasting mystery about the limits of the human body. Ella Harper, famously known as the Camel Girl, was born with a rare orthopedic condition called genu recurvatum, which caused her knees to bend backward, allowing her to walk in a manner similar to a camel. Ella became the main attraction in a traveling show, where her unique ability was showcased, earning a weekly salary of $200, a considerable sum for the era. After retiring from public life, she vanished from the spotlight, and little is known about her later years. However, she was widely documented in photographs and posters, preserving her legacy as a figure of curiosity. Born in 1868, Myrtle Corbin, known as the four-legged girl from Texas, was born with a rare congenital condition called dipegus, which caused her to have two pelvises and an extra set of smaller legs. Her distinctive appearance made her a well-known figure in fairs and circuses, where she was both publicized and studied. Myrtle married in 1886 and had 5 children, leading a relatively normal life despite her condition. Born in Guyana in 1871 with tetra amelia syndrome, Prince Randian was discovered by P.T. Barnum at 18. His intelligence and dexterity made him a popular circus attraction in the US. In his circus acts, Randian performed impressive feats, including lighting and smoking a cigarette with his mouth, as well as painting and writing with a brush and pen held in his mouth, earning him the nickname the Human Cobra. In 1932, he appeared in the film Freaks, which further boosted his fame. Outside the spotlight, Randian lived a relatively normal family life, marrying Sarah, a Hindu woman, with whom he had 4 children. Despite using a wheelchair, he kept a playful spirit and continued his active circus career until his death from a heart attack on December 19, 1934, just hours after a performance. In 1917, Pascual Piñon, known as the Two-Headed Mexican, performed with the Cells Floto Circus. He created the illusion of a second head by covering a benign tumor with a wax or rubber face, though he maintained a private life offstage. After retiring from the circus, Piñon returned to his family in Texas. Before his sideshow career, he worked as a railroad laborer. His unique appearance attracted a sideshow promoter, launching his unexpected entertainment career. Martin Lorello, known as the Human Owl, possessed the remarkable ability to rotate his neck 180 degrees, thanks to extreme flexibility in the ligaments and muscles of his neck. In 1938, Lorello performed in Sam Wagner's Freak Show at Coney Island, where his unique skill drew significant attention. Beyond live performances, he was also featured in publications of the time, highlighting his abilities as a medical curiosity. His act challenged contemporary understanding of human physiology, leaving a lasting impact on the history of freak shows. After retiring, he faded from the spotlight, with little information available about his later life. Isaac Sprague, known as the Living Skeleton, gained fame due to unexplained and continuous weight loss that started at age 12 and continued until his premature death in 1866. His condition left him with an extremely emaciated body, characterized by minimal fat and muscle mass. The cause of his condition is unclear, possibly linked to muscular atrophy. Sprague performed in circuses, captivating and unsettling audiences, but eventually sought a normal life before his health worsened. Annie Jones, known as the Bearded Lady, became a star in P.T. Barnum's show. As the leading bearded lady, she challenged societal stereotypes, redefining beauty and normalcy while representing Barnum's Congress of Freaks. Starting her career with Barnum at a young age, Jones became one of his most celebrated attractions. She used her platform to advocate for the fair treatment of individuals with unique physical traits, challenging the marginalization they often faced. George and Willie Muse, albino and black twin brothers born in the segregated South, were kidnapped during the 1920s and forced to grow their hair long. They were then exhibited in circus sideshows as the Men from Mars. Their life under such conditions exposed the exploitation and dehumanization that often took place behind the circus tents of the era. In 1927, after being found by their mother, the brothers were freed and regained control over their lives. In the 1870s, a striking family moment was captured in a photograph of Anna Haining Swan Bates, a renowned Canadian circus performer. Of exceptional height, Anna stands beside her parents, her father, Alexander Swan, seated, and her mother, Anne Haining Swan, of average height. At approximately 7 feet 11 inches tall, Anna showcases a striking physical uniqueness. Interestingly, Anna married Roger Bates, a Scottish giant, and together they became one of the era's most famous attractions. After retiring, they became active in social causes, and following Roger's death, Anna had her body preserved and exhibited in curiosity museums. Frank Lentini, born in Italy, moved to the United States with his family at a young age. He was born with a rare condition that gave him a third leg, a result of a parasitic twin. This unique trait defined his career, and he quickly became a prominent attraction in various circuses, including the Ringling Brothers Circus, where he performed as the Great Lentini. In addition to his circus performances, Lentini was known for his athletic abilities, including playing football despite his condition. His career, which began before 1914, marked his entry into American popular culture, showcasing his talent for turning challenges into a successful career in show business. Ruth Berry, known professionally as Mignon, meaning cute in French, gained celebrity status from 1930 to 1965. Born around 1910, she had phocomelia, a genetic condition that affected all four of her limbs and fused her fingers, giving her the appearance of flippers. Mignon made her condition the focal point of her act in circuses and variety shows, blending her unique physical traits with artistic skills to deliver captivating performances. In the 1950s, she married Earl Davis, known as Hoppy the Frog Boy. James Morris, known as Hoppy the Frog Boy, was a sideshow performer in the early 20th century. Born with phocomelia, a condition that caused severe underdevelopment of his limbs, Morris earned his nickname because of his frog-like appearance. Despite his physical challenges, Morris became a popular figure in sideshows, especially with the World of Wonders, where he demonstrated his ability to lift weights and perform acrobatic feats. His condition, combined with his determination, made him a well-known and admired figure in the sideshow community. Born with sacral agenesis, a rare condition that left him without the lower half of his torso, Johnny Eck became a notable figure in sideshows and film. In 1932, he starred alongside Angelo Rossito in Freaks, and also portrayed a bird-like creature in several Tarzan movies, captivating audiences with his unique performances. Johnny Eck was a skilled performer and illusionist, known for tricking audiences into believing he was severed in half. He was also a painter, model maker, and pianist, leading a musical group with his twin brother. Johnny Eck, always with a positive outlook, saw himself as ordinary, not a freak. He shared a close, inseparable bond with his twin brother Robert, and they often performed together, which deeply resonated with audiences. Born in Germany in 1880, Felix Werl, famously known as Elastic Man, gained fame for his extraordinary flexibility and contortion abilities. Performing across European circuses, Werl captivated audiences with his skill to twist and bend his body into remarkable, seemingly impossible shapes. His exceptional ability to stretch and contort his body earned him the moniker Elastic Man. After being discovered by circus promoters, Werl made a name for himself in the United States, performing in some of the most famous circuses of the time. Felix Werl became famous for his astonishing feats, such as fitting into tiny boxes and executing intricate poses that distinguished him from other contortionists. His career, marked by incredible physical demands, likely contributed to his premature death in 1930 at the age of 50. Horace Ridler, better known as the Great Omi or the Zebra Man, gained attention in the 1940s for his striking and unique appearance, which set him apart in the world of circus performances. Ridler, fully adorned with tattoos resembling zebra stripes, turned his body into a living canvas, captivating audiences as a sideshow attraction. His distinctive appearance sparked debates about the limits of body art and the concept of spectacle during that period. Born in 1876 in the Netherlands, Johanna Pauline Musters, or Princess Pauline, stood 17 inches tall and weighed 6 pounds. A 1890 photo shows her being held by her manager, Marius Verschuren, highlighting her tiny size. With a warm smile and a friendly demeanour, Pauline charmed audiences as she travelled across Europe and beyond, becoming a well-known figure in the entertainment world of her era. Jack Earl, born Jacob Reuben, gained fame due to acromegalic gigantism, which led him to stand between 7 feet 7 inches and 8 feet tall. For 14 years, he showcased his remarkable stature as part of the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, captivating audiences with his extraordinary size. Before his circus career, Jack Earl dabbled in Hollywood as a silent film actor and pursued art studies at the University of California. Eventually, he shifted careers and became a salesman. Jack Earl's life was marked not only by his towering height, but also by his transition from circus performer to a more traditional career in the 1930s. Beyond the spotlight, he was a gifted poet and committed philanthropist, focusing on children's causes and education. Born in 1907, Clifford Thompson was a towering figure in the circus world, standing at an impressive 8 feet 3 inches, making him one of the tallest giants of the sideshow era, surpassing even his contemporary, Jack Earl. Starting his circus career at a young age, Thompson quickly captivated audiences with his remarkable height, performing in a variety of circuses and events across both the United States and Europe. Thompson's towering presence became a standout feature at the 1936 Chicago World's Fair, where his impressive height captivated fairgoers. Sharing the stage with other notable circus performers, his stature ensured he was one of the most talked-about figures of the era. After a successful career in the circus, Clifford Thompson retired from the spotlight in the late 1930s. He lived a quiet life afterward and passed away in 1971. The 1865 photo shows Siamese twins Chang and Eng Bunker, born in Thailand as Chang Xing and Eng Xing. They began their careers in 1829, becoming international sensations, symbolizing their unique physical and personal bond. After settling in North Carolina, the twins adopted the surname Bunker. They married 2 sisters and together had a remarkable 21 children, creating a large family despite their extraordinary physical connection. The Jaramillo sisters, Natalia and Aurora, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, entered the entertainment world under humble beginnings. This photograph highlights their early careers, capturing a pivotal moment in the evolution of the entertainment industry in the US. This 1952 photograph captures Millie Kays, a circus performer famous for her snake-swallowing acts, as she swallows the head of a 12-foot python at the Peggy Bradford Hotel Bar. Born Millie Munn in 1922, she began her career in the 1940s, gaining fame for swallowing large live snakes. Her talent also earned her appearances on TV shows and in films, solidifying her legacy and performance. In 1938, 13-year-old Mildred Buder amazed audiences by performing acrobatics while playing the piano. Born in 1925, Mildred quickly gained fame for her rare ability to blend dance and music, becoming a standout figure in variety shows and circuses with her unique blend of grace and athleticism. The 1944 photograph features Sylvia Portis, known as Sylvia the Elephant Girl, showcasing her deformed feet caused by elephantiasis. Despite her condition, which caused severe swelling from lymphatic fluid buildup, Sylvia became a popular circus sideshow attraction, known for her resilience and positive attitude. Charles Stratton, born in 1838, achieved worldwide fame as General Tom Thumb. Discovered by P.T. Barnum as a child, he performed as a tiny adult with remarkable talents, including singing, dancing, and impersonating historical figures, captivating global audiences. Standing at 40 inches tall, Stratton toured globally, blending comedy, song and dance in military attire while portraying a miniature general. His wit and talent made him one of the most famous and successful sideshow attractions of his era. Fyodor Yevtichiev, known as Jojo, the dog-faced boy, became a famous attraction in P.T. Barnum's sideshow. Born in Russia in 1868 with hypertrichosis, which caused excessive facial hair, he and his father, who had the same condition, were discovered in Russia and brought to the US to perform with Barnum. Yevtichiev, presented as a wild boy from Russia, inspired Chewbacca from Star Wars. Despite his sideshow persona, he was intelligent, spoke several languages, and debunked the myths surrounding his character. Alice Doherty, born in 1887 with hypertrichosis, began performing at 2 years old under the name Woolly Girl. Unlike others with similar conditions, She was exhibited primarily in local variety shows rather than major circuses.